Hey Explorers, we're back. We're going to do a quick gear review. We're out in the shed today. We're going to be taking a look at the Aerogogo Giga Pump 2.0. Alright, so I've had this little bugger for about a year. It's worked great. I have no complaints really. Let's run down some stats. Gross weight with all the attachments is 160 grams. Net weight is 110 grams. It says run time's 12 minutes. We're going to go ahead and test that today. And the pressure is 4.2 kilopascals, which is almost 0.6 pounds per square inch. Yes, and the flow rate is 220 liters per minute, which I believe is about 3 liters per second, give or take a little. So you can compare that with other products. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We'll unbox it. We're also going to run a couple of tests, see how long it takes to pump up an air mattress, and how long it takes to charge, and what the actual runtime is. So let's go ahead and take a deep dive. All right, so let's take a look. Comes with a nice little carrying bag for everything. The pump itself. USB cable for charging. And then it's also got a few adapters, a few different styles of adapter for your different inflation needs. Okay. This guy's regular, pool toy type thing. All these are various. I'm not sure what the heck you would use this one for. This I think is for a you've seen those vacuum bag storage things on TV. I think this will work with that. And then these ones are the big users that we're going to use for doing tubes and the air mattress. So this is your air mattress adapter, and it's kind of funky, but what you do is you just pop the small end in there. Let's pop the small end in there. Give it a second, give it a little twist to kind of like get it firmed up. So you can see, hopefully, on the inside there, it creates a little seal. And then this side would fit over your air mattress nozzle. Because you'll notice they don't, the way the air mattress nozzles are, they're usually like those weird plastic caps, etc. All right, so operation is very simple. You're going to double click it here to go ahead and start the fan. Okay. And then it's going to blow out the side of the light, and the input suction side is here. Single click will turn it back off. And then so you can put your attachment here for inflation, and then if you wanted to do a rapid deflation, your attachments will fit on the other side. You also notice it's got a nice little hanging bar here, so you can hang it in your tent for the use on the light. So for the light, instead of a double tap, we're just going to hold until it comes on. Okay, and then this is 40 lumens, 200 lumens, and 400 lumens. It's got a USB charging port. It's a USB-C. And then right next to it, there is the light indicator that will tell you what your charge is like. So if you have a low charge, it's starting to die, it'll start to flash. If you are charging, it'll be a solid light. And I've seen where it says when the charge is done, it'll turn green, but I haven't seen that. And that may be a different model. I know there's a couple of different iterations of this, even the ones that say 2.0, I've seen out on the web there, some that have the little output port, outlet port, like the FlexTail tiny pump does. But this one does not have that, so it's a little bit more low profile, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and put it through its paces. So today we'll be using my Thermarest Neo Air. This is the extra wide one. So we'll see how long that takes. And you can see here, like most of your air pump mattresses are gonna have like some kind of funky nozzle adapter. So it's kind of weird. So you can't just push something in. That's why they give you that sleeve that goes over this and creates the seal. Okay, we've got our stopwatch ready. So again, you just kind of squeeze the small part into the cone of your hard adapter. Okay, and then it will go ahead and create a seal. Plug this in. Now we're ready to go. Now it's actually, I take it back. It's going to be easier to get this part, since it's got to stretch over your air mattress nozzle when it's not attached to the pump. But then you can just go ahead and squeeze that in. Give it a little twist. You can kind of see it'll, you can kind of tell. You'll be able to tell, trust me, when you do it. All right, so here we go. Start. Right. Very important that you have your air mattress open. Okay, so now we've got the adapter, everything connected. Here we go. Okay, you can kind of hear the pitch of the pump change, so it's nearing pretty much maximum. We'll go ahead and close our nozzle. All right, 54 seconds. Not bad, not bad. And then again, if you want it to deflate, we'll check that out. Same thing, we've just taken it from the outflow to the inlet. All right, find our button. Make sure to open your valve. It's going to want to come out already, but and that was only about 40 seconds. All right, I got the Jackery here. We'll turn on DC. It's got a quick charge USB 3.0. We'll give that a try. USB-C here. Oh, charging. We'll see how long it takes. So when it's dying, it gives you a flashing red, and when charging, a solid red. And then when it's done charging, it will turn to green. All right, it's been an hour and a half to charge up. So, and it did not turn green. The light just went off. So it just stopped charging. So let's go ahead and see, let's do a discharge test and see how many inflations of a Neo Air we can get. I'm going to go ahead and do it in 2-minute increments. Again, to make sure that the motor stays cool. And this will be like an inflate, deflate cycle. Here we go. So final thoughts on the Giga Pump 2.0. I really like it. 2 thumbs up. It's reasonably priced at, I think right now Amazon's got it on sale for $22.49. Normally it's $24.99. So 25 bucks, great piece of kit. It's got lots of different attachments, so you can get a lot of use out of it, not just for your camping. I have used it in the past for blowing up our tow tubes that we go tubing in. It won't get you, I mean, you know, you have the 0.6 PSI. So the tow tube itself is like, I want to say it's probably like 1.5 PSI maybe to get it completely tightly filled. But it will, in an emergency, it'll get your tube inflated so that you can sail down the river and not walk. It might not be the inflation that you like, but it will work. And so I was actually thinking about making like an emergency tube kit that we could bring with us in case the tube dies, which we've had in the past. Doesn't happen often, but does happen. And then we could use this for that. It did not last as long as the specs indicated for the runtime test. It was only about 9 minutes instead of 12 minutes, which that's going to give you, according to our test here with the air mattress, that'll give you roughly 9 inflations of your air mattress. I will do some further tests on the light and maybe put an update here on the pin. So when you get that involved, what's the runtime going to be like? It's LED, so I can't imagine it would really affect your pump action, but I will go ahead and give that a try. So look for the pinned message. I'll put an update in there with how the light affected the run times. So yeah, hope that's helpful for you guys. I recommend getting one if you have an air mattress, and get out there in the outdoors and enjoy it. So till next time, peace out.